Tonight is a very, very special evening for the college, and I'm grateful and appreciative of each of you here tonight as we celebrate a particular milestone accomplishment, the conclusion of our campaign, A Second Century of Saints, Believe, Belong, Transform. For me, this evening represents a time of reflection, recognition, and celebration. This year we have reflected and celebrated our Benedictine value of hospitality, which calls us to create a welcoming atmosphere, both personally and institutionally, to listen and respond with warmth and acceptance for all, and to welcome new ideas and to be open to change. And as we have transitioned through the post-pandemic environment, change has been our constant companion. Earlier today, some of you attended the Kenny Harkins Field dedication. We're really happy that has happened thanks to the generosity of Dan and Chris Sealer and their special gift. So if you get a chance to go up and take a look at that new returfed field, it's something to be seen.
Kenny, you're a man of tremendous character and great core values. The new Kenny Harkins Field honoring you and the Harkins family was meant to be. Your name belongs here. Thank you for your lifelong friendship and all the great memories on the soccer pitch. Congratulations, my friend, and congratulations to the entire Harkins family.
When the opportunity came in 1978 to come here to start the program, I jumped at the offer. I was finishing a graduate degree in physiology at Wisconsin. We had no field. And I had to make one someplace, and I had a month to do it. So I looked around, and there was a flat surface right up here. And it didn't go all the way back the way this field does, because that was all pasture. But it was a little teeny field, and it was too short, it was too narrow. It just wasn't possible. But I had to make it there, so I did.
This new turf field facility will be a tremendous benefit for our student athletes, coaches, and men's and women's soccer, football programs, and other sports we hope to add in the future.
We are so excited to have broken ground in May on our new Student Center, which we know will become a beacon of hope, of engagement, and community for our students, a place where students can truly believe, belong, and be transformed. I think in large part because all of us believe that belonging and transforming the lives of future leaders and our learners is a cause very much worth investing in. These students, our graduates and undergraduate students, are indeed the hope of the future, and we believe this space will serve them well. So I'm really thrilled that about a week before the end of our campaign, and I'll set mine off now. So thank you for being part of that, and now I can make the announcement. We're very happy to announce that as of today, the Second Century of Saints campaign has actually raised $64,242,000 and 69. I gotta remember the 69. And you know, honestly, this is a mark in history, and one that I believe Mother Scholastica would be so proud of. What a terrific and amazing accomplishment, and exceeding all of our expectations. So again, as president, I'd just like to share my very deep gratitude and heartfelt appreciation for everyone in this room who has been a part of that dream.
The Second Century of Saints. Now, our case statement was clear. 1 century after our founding by the Benedictine sisters, the College of St. Scholastica continued to change students' lives and make it possible for them to change communities for the better. It is our responsibility to carry this legacy and tradition forward, and our opportunity to create an innovative, values-based Catholic Benedictine college for the next century. Our focus was on stewarding our traditions through student service spaces like a graduate health science campus and a student center, preparing tomorrow's leaders through scholarships and state-of-the-art facilities and robust programs, and securing a foundation for access and innovation through material growth of our endowment. I'm so thankful to those bold dreamers in this room who, just like Mother Scholastica Kirst and her contemporaries over 100 years ago, had a vision of the future and worked hard to achieve it. Because of you, the Student Center is currently being built, a dream of a generation of students. So here we are today, having raised over $64 million. We have achieved all of our original goals and dreamed and achieved new goals. You collectively achieved this amazing outcome. Now, as a student at St. Scholastica, I was taught the great quote by Margaret Mead: "Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has." We are changing the world through this campaign. With your help, we are transforming and sending forth thoughtful leaders, the second century of saints, who are prepared and committed to serve and transform the world.
The public phase of the campaign was launched at the President's Holiday reception in November 2021. On that occasion, I moderated a student panel that highlighted the campaign's impact on the student experience at St. Scholastica. Now this evening, I have the honor of moderating a broader retrospective on the campaign's impact since its beginning in 2014. Its impact not only on students, but on the whole college community. Let me offer some reflections on the campaign's impact from my perspective as a professor, specifically a professor of intellectual history. It is often said that liberal education is about the whole person. It's not just a cliche. Nothing is more important than understanding what it means to be human. Again, especially for those whose work is the care of persons. But it is not easy to achieve this understanding. Human beings are complex wholes of body, mind, and soul. Our distinctive capacities include reason, free will, and creativity. These types of big questions are at the heart of the Catholic intellectual tradition and of liberal learning. Our mission is centered in the Benedictine values. These values are both human and divine. Again, it is the generosity of our donors that enables us to maintain and to deepen our distinctive excellence. Your generosity makes an essential difference in the quality of education that we can offer. So on behalf of the entire faculty, let me express my gratitude and deep appreciation for your commitment to the work that we do. 7 members of the community have agreed to share their perspectives. Let us begin with Mary Ives, who was chair of the Board of Trustees at the beginning of the campaign.
Our list of goals for what the campaign's money would be used for was really kept focused on students, as it always should. Now, we finally have the long-desired Student Center. It was so exciting to break ground for that. It was so exciting to look at the designs and the layouts and how our students will be able to utilize that facility. It is going to be a place to believe, to really belong, to build new friendships, to respect diversity and inclusion, to live the Benedictine values, and prepare to transform the world.
I'm Jaden McCormick, formerly Jaden Wentz. I am an occupational therapist, and I was fortunate to attend the College of St. Scholastica for both my undergraduate and my graduate degree, and I returned as an adjunct faculty member for a semester. I was part of the first class to attend the new Health Science Center at Bluestone and utilize the Maurice's clinic during my last year in the OT program. The functional and very beautiful new spaces within the Health Science Center elevated the learning program and learning experiences for my classmates and myself. I loved that we had that experience of interdisciplinary learning while also providing a free service to the community. St. Scholastica has enhanced my creativity as an OT, collaboration skills, and my compassion for working and providing individualized and meaningful therapy.
My name is Carter Wynn. I'm from the Duluth area, and I am a junior student here at St. Scholastica in the accounting program. I am this year's recipient of the President Larry Goodwin Inclusive Excellence Scholarship. I'm only one student speaking to you today, but there are hundreds of other students who positively benefit from scholarships as well. In 2022 to 2023, over $1.4 million were awarded to students from annual and endowed scholarships. There were 459 students that were awarded these scholarships this past year, and 20 new scholarships were created from our amazing donors. On the behalf of the scholarship recipients at St. Scholastica, I want to say thank you to all the donors for showing us that you believe in us and that you care about our experience here at St. Scholastica. This is a special place, and I'm glad to be able to be a part of this community.
My name is Brenda Fisher, and I serve as the Dean in the Stender School of Leadership, Business, and Professional Studies. The school name may sound new to you, and for good reason. Last July, the College of St. Scholastica announced the merger of two schools, the School of Education and Social Work and the Stender School of Business and Technology, to become the Stender School of Leadership, Business, and Professional Studies. This new structure provides opportunities to reimagine and grow programs and delivery options that better meet the needs of our students in our professional programs and in the organizations in which they will work. The school merger created an opportunity to highlight leadership development as an essential emphasis in all of our programs. The Elite Boardroom has provided much-needed conference and collaboration space for faculty, staff, and students, as well as providing a space for educational programming on corporate and nonprofit governance. The updated technology capabilities allow us to provide online and hybrid courses and host meetings that are accessible to all stakeholders, whether face-to-face or virtual. We are thankful to the many donors who generously support the Stender School of Leadership, Business, and Professional Studies and who support the college.
My name is Heidi Johnson, and I am here on behalf of the library to share with you the beauty and accessibility that has been added to our library thanks to the generous donations of the estate of Elaine Alexander Adams, represented by Lois Alexander. Elaine graduated from the college in 1936. Upon her death, a charitable fund was set up to continue Elaine's work. Elaine also had a younger sister, Barbara Ann, who graduated from the college in 1955 and went on to a career as a medical librarian. Elaine's generosity to the library has continued with two recent projects that have allowed the library to focus on its physical space. First, the North Reading Room, which used to be the Marian Chapel, was renovated with new computer-friendly tables, chairs, and soft seating. The second donation allowed the library to replace its original 1986 circulation desk, much the worse for wear after 37 years. Barbara Ann lived life with significant physical challenges due to infectious arthritis she suffered from since childhood. So it was with great honor that the new circulation desk was designed to be ADA accessible with varying countertop heights. We also were able to add a custom-made new book display. And these donations will have a lasting impact on our pre-library students and all our visitors for years to come. What a beautiful sign of stewardship.
My name is Abigail Lalonde, and I'm a 2023 graduate of the School of Nursing. I want to thank you all so much for being here this evening, and a special thank you to the numerous donors, especially the 28 donors who donated $2.1 million to the nursing program. With the use of your generous donations, we have been able to update the nursing program in ways to better prepare our students to become better nurses. All of these updates are such a good experience for us to practice with before we're out on our own. Another thing we've been able to add to our program are newer classrooms for simulation. These classrooms have updated equipment similar to what we will actually be using out in the field. Some of these things are IV pumps, braces, personal protective equipment, and vital signs equipment. Along with all the updated equipment, the classrooms have been redesigned to allow for collaboration. The nursing lab with lead gift from the Manitow Fund meant that we, as students, we're learning in first-class facilities. The nursing program here is taken very seriously, and I know that I would not be the nurse that I am today if it were not for my education here. With all these new additions to our simulation room, updated equipment, caring and dedicated staff, I personally feel better equipped to go out into the real world and practice as an amazing nurse.
My name is Brianne Tepler, and I'm so grateful to be here tonight with you all. Give to CSS Day took place on March 23rd and raised over $126,000 from more than 530 donors. We fundraised for 25 projects in addition to athletics and donated 300 blankets that will be given to incoming freshmen in fall of 2023. The fundraising priorities were spread across schools and departments and included new scholarships in occupational therapy, physical therapy, visual art, experiential learning, nursing lab equipment, the new testing center, assistance for international students, financial support for student teachers, and more. The All Saints Annual Fund and Sponsor a Saint were top funds supported. Other top funds included experiential learning. I work in the Center for Experiential Learning in a career services role as the Employer Relations and Internship Coordinator. In spring 2022, we were able to award students the following academic year through the new Experiential Learning Fund, or ELF. Yeah, we call it ELF. So these small awards are $500 to $750 per person, but they have a big impact on students' ability to participate in high-impact practices. The ELF has awarded 11 students thus far in its short time. Next year, we plan to have 3 application cycles and continue to celebrate and support students who seek out experiential learning opportunities.
Well, what a tremendous set of speakers. I sincerely thank all of you, and thank you, Dr. Poole, for setting us off in the right direction and ending with such fantastic words. So thanks to all of our presenters and sharing your stories tonight.